Good morning, Tottenham fans. Clock is ticking down till the start of the season, and Spurs are still trying to sign Eze and Savinho, but news just out today that there could be a treble swoop, and if this actually happened, I would give the window an 11 out of 10. It would be the best window we've had in many years. Will it happen? I don't know. But in today's video, I'm going to tell you who that third player is that Spurs are looking to sign. It's a big name. I'll also tell you why I'm more confident now of signing Savinho. And I'll give you my reason why I'm slightly now doubting the Eze deal because of what Oliver Glasner said. Now, if you're new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. I've just hit 2,500 subscribers. Thank you to everyone that's contributed. Thank you to everyone that subscribed. Please hit that like button as well if you enjoy this video. Now let's get into it because it's exciting times for Spurs at the moment, and I just really hope this gets over the line. If these things don't get over the line, seriously going to be a massive meltdown in the Spurs fan base, I'm telling you now. Both Savinho and Eze have both said they want to join Spurs. It's just a matter of money now, and apparently Spurs are only 7 million away from the target set by Manchester City and Palace to let their players come to us. They want to come to us. Levy, please don't fuck this up this time, please. So like I mentioned in the video, it's a treble swoop. Firstly, I want to talk about Savinho and why I'm more confident now. And I'll tell you why I'm more confident. Pep Guardiola came out today and said that Savinho is not going to be playing this weekend because he's injured. Now, I saw a post earlier from Manchester City showing Savinho training on his own. Now, if he was injured, why is he training on his own? And he was running, he was doing weights. If he was injured, why is that? So Pep Guardiola has probably forgotten that they've already posted out Savinho training on his own and come out in his press conference and said he's injured. He may have got injured after the training, we don't know. So we're not saying he's a complete liar. But we've got massive links to them. Spurs said they're going to put in a third bid now for him. They've promised they will come forward with another bid. They're very close to the target that Man City have set them. And now Pep Guardiola said that Savinho is injured. Now, for me, I think that's talk for saying that Savinho is not going to be here. And I just want to add to the point as well. Savinho would be a massive signing for Spurs. He is not a Manchester City reject. He is not someone Manchester City are trying to sell on. He is someone firmly in Pep Guardiola's plans. Pep Guardiola massively rates this guy. He said it himself. He really rates him. He's only 21 years old. But he wants to get first team football so he can compete to be in the Brazil squad. Pep Guardiola never gets in the way of a transfer if a player wants to leave. He's always done that no matter who the player is. So if we sign Savinho, don't underestimate how big this signing is. It's a massive signing and it shows massive ambition if Spurs get this over the line. It's going to be massively gutting if it doesn't, but like I said, I'm absolutely more confident about this deal now than I ever was before. Now, listen to this about Eze. Oliver Glasner, on the other hand, has said the complete opposite. He said, Eze is training really hard and I expect him to be playing on Sunday. I expect him to be in the squad on Sunday. Nothing's changed unless, obviously, this is not his words, but unless Eze gets sold, he'll be playing on Sunday. So for me, I'm a little bit worried for two reasons. One, if he does end up playing on Sunday, the transfer window is still open, that's fine. But if he gets injured, he's not going to be able to complete a medical for us, and that deal will be done. We won't be able to sign him. Two, if we don't get him done before Sunday, I don't think it's going to get done, because apparently, whatever you believe in the stories, apparently the story is his release clause ends midnight tonight. So I think if it's not done by midnight tonight, it won't get done at all. So if it's going to be done, I think it may be done tonight. And that's a bold claim. But the way it's all been panned out in the news and the way things are getting reported, that just seems to make the most sense out of everything. That Eze will be done first, then Spurs will meet the meet the fee that Man City wants before Sunday, or just after Sunday, because he's not going to be in the squad anyway, Savinho, because he's injured, remember. So we could have both signings done by the end of Sunday. Now that would be massive for this club. It would be absolutely massive. To add Savinho and Eze to Kudos and Paulinho, and don't underestimate how good those two signings are as well. Massive, massive signings for us. But there's another player that's been reported that Spurs are trying to get, and we've been trying to get him for a couple of years, and that's Hincapié, left-sided centre-back, great on the ball, very strong, wins his duel, he's tall. He's got everything that a Frank needs in a player at the back. If Spurs sign that player, he can also play on the left side of defence. So we've got cover for both centre-back and left-back. That would be the perfect player for me. It would be the perfect player for Frank as well. Can you imagine signing all three of those players by the end of this weekend? Apparently Hincapié is going to cost a lot of money as well. So there's massive doubts in me that we'd get all three done. I'm doubting we'll get two done, but imagine getting all three of them done. And that's what I'm saying. That would be 11 out of 10 window for me. All three players are superstars in my eyes. All three. Paulinho for me is going to be an absolute baller for us. Kudos is already being a baller for us. Then you've got Savinho, Eze, Hincapié. We've already got Romero and Van de Ven, who for me are massively brilliant players. Poro's an exceptional player. Spence is turning out to be an exceptional player. Sarr's improved massively. Bergvall's still improving week on week. You've still got Archie Gray to improve. I think Tell will improve as well. Richie, the guy that I keep saying I want sold, absolutely played a blinder against PSG. He was exceptional against PSG. He could turn out to be a much improved player. Then all of a sudden, our squad is absolutely fantastic. And this squad could, for me, could be competing up there. It should be competing up there. If we sign these three players, I'll be expecting to challenge for top four this season. Challenge for top four. And if you're challenging for top four, and these top four are all battling each other out, it might even get drawn into dare I say it, be up there near the top of the league. I won't say title race, but we'll be challenging for top four for definitely. If we sign these 4 or 5 players that I mentioned, that's improved your first team by 4 or 5 players, for sure. And, he's not just coming in to be backup for Van de Ven. He'll be coming in to fight for a place ahead of Van de Ven. He's that good. And we don't need Van de Ven sprinting back every 5 minutes now. So the levels, if Van de Ven can't play or gets injured like he has done season upon season, the levels won't drop. They either won't drop, they'll be the same or higher if Hincapié comes in. Because Hincapié's a quality defender. So all of a sudden, we're not like, oh no, Van de Ven's injured, Davies is playing. That ain't going to be happening. It's massive at this club at the moment. This is like sliding doors moment I keep hearing people say, which is a good saying. A sliding doors moment. If these signings get over the line, Spurs can go on and try to win a lot more trophies. They really could. They could be up there, playing the best kind of football in the league, best defence in the league. They're going to be very hard to break down. They're going to be very hard to beat. And they can go the other way with Eze, Kudos, Savinho, Solanke, all pushing forward for goals. There's going to be a lot of 1-0s, 2-0s with this kind of team. And if we can have a lot more luck with injuries, wow. If we didn't have an injury crisis like we did last season, and we had a lot more luck with it, can you imagine how far this squad could actually go if we get these players over the line? I know I'm sounding excited and we haven't signed any of these players yet, so I'm going to look like a complete idiot if none of these players get signed. And I would have fell for the old trickaroo again from the board, trying to make out that they're trying to sign players and we end up not signing them. This would be the biggest deflation in Tottenham transfer history if this doesn't happen. These players want to come to Spurs. All we have to do is pay the money. Now, please don't F that up. Please don't do it to us again. We deserve a bit of happiness. Now, if Spurs can go in the weekend, already have signed Eze, beat Burnley and then sign Savinho, that'd be one of our best weekends we've had in a long, long time, other than the Europa League final. And it's just looking good for Spurs. And not only that, I'm looking forward to the season starting anyway, because the way we played PSG without these players coming in yet, we absolutely dominated them. They didn't have any chances in the first half, and we could have been 3-0 up in the first half and ended up going 2-0 up straight after in the second half. Could have scored a third so many times, and we just didn't get over the line. But that was the best team in the world. And I've heard some Spurs fans complain that we was playing too pragmatic. How the hell do you want to play against PSG? You want to go toe-to-toe with them? Good luck, because that ain't going to work. I'm excited. I think the Savinho deal is going to get done. It's just the way everything's panning out, what Pep Guardiola is saying, what Spurs are saying. I just think that will happen. He wants to come to Spurs. Eze said he will come to Spurs if we pay the right amount of money. So it's all down to Levy. Get your hand in your pocket, sign these two players. And if we signed Hincapié on top of that, then wow. I can't think of a better window we've ever had in my lifetime anyway. No way. Improving your team that much, 4 or 5 players improving your first team, that is absolutely insane. There was even reports saying that Dani Olmo might even be signing. Now, he is absolutely a brilliant player, absolutely brilliant. If we didn't get Eze and we got Olmo instead, it's just the same standard. He's an amazing player. The one thing I'd say about him, he's massively injury prone, so maybe that's not a good idea. But that's like news that's not really strong. The news that I've reported today is very strong, and you never know, this could be the best summer we've ever had. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think at least one of these deals is going to get done? Do you think that Spurs are going to beat Burnley tomorrow and sign Savinho the day after? Do you think the Eze deal will get over the line? I really, really hope so. A treble swoop, that would be absolutely amazing. I think I'd be in shock. You think I'm excited now? If those deals go over the line, wait till that video comes out. Thank you for watching, and come on you Spurs.